Hello friends and welcome back to CTR Talk Multiplayer with me, Naz, and of course the big man, JD.
You try saying that fast 10 times.
I've tried, believe me, I've tried. Anyway, we're going to do the next cup, we're going to mix it up for the next 2 rounds. And the winner is for JD.
I think I'm going to be Tiny, just because then I've swapped for acceleration for speed.
Right, and I'm going to be Polar.
Bipolar.
Because who doesn't like a polar bear? Would you begrudge
Who doesn't
this
like
polar
a polar bear? Oh, we should have done... Oh no, it's on the next cup. But that's Polar's track on the top.
Polar's pack, yeah.
Right, of the Crash Cup.
It's like Polar Pass or something like that, isn't it?
That's the one, right.
Is it the one?
Polar Pass, yeah.
Polar Pass.
So we're doing the Nitro Cup.
We're on to Nitro Cup.
Nitro! As it is third in the sequential sequence of cups.
Yeah. This contains one of my least favourite tracks on this game, which is the
Crash Castle? No.
The Aztec one.
Oh, the Aztec one?
I hate the Aztec one. Because there's a big spark in the moon, you'll be able to see that too. Oh, feel the power, feel the steel. Boing. I'm not talking about Polar. Polar just is good at turning.
He is very good at turning though.
Oh, it's exceptional at turning, but all he can do is turn.
What the bloody hell? Where did he come from? Tiny is not a turning tiger.
He's not.
He has speed on his side, that's about it.
Polar's very much a beginner's character. It's for people who just want to get through the turns.
You actually just want to get through the track, really.
Yeah, pretty much. It's odd that I'm mediocre at this game and yet pretty fly at something like Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart.
I think I just understand the weapons better on that game.
These are a bit random, other than a missile. They're pretty standard.
Yeah.
I saved myself from that missile there.
But there's techniques where you can like have shells and bananas knocking around behind you as defensive shields.
Get off my ass!
I think I generally just operate better as a defensive driver.
That's where Crash Tag Team Racing comes into it.
Oh, come on, that's just cruel. Just making me die on the bloody booster.
No! No! Oh, God.
Guess who sent that your way?
Well, there's only one person that would.
I've got to ask, the warp and time, are they character specific?
Warp? As in?
The target the front man warp type thing, you know, I just...
AI don't really... No, they don't use them. I don't think they even use them on hard, to be honest. Yeah, and same with the time thing. But I've never known AI to use it. Damn it!
I've had 3 Aku Aku masks in a row! This is amazing!
I don't like the fact that I'm getting annihilated by things.
Are they your things?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Do you want to know how badly you've been annihilated by things? I've caught up to you.
God damn it. This is the only problem with switching from a character that has good, decent turning and good acceleration to one that has nothing other than speed.
Yeah. Tiny is a tank by nature.
Yeah, I should get along with him then, really, but...
For size sake, you've got to get along. You got to get along.
You mean we're big, we good.
We get big, we get things done.
Teeny tiny tiger.
Teeny tiny tiger.
Wasn't it the only time you usually used Polar in the old Crash games was just when you were running from a boulder or something?
When I was doing what?
You know, in the old Crash games?
Yes.
Seriously?
I know.
Fuck you!
Those 2 character specific things.
But if I go around these corners... Jesus.
So in the old Crash games, yeah.
The only time you'd ever really see Polar is if you're running from those...
Yeah, in Crash 2, using...
By the way, that's another shortcut.
They used to be my favourite bits in the game. I remember getting a demo disc of it during Christmas, because that's every time Christmas time was the year. It was the time of year. The Crash Bandicoot. It was the best of times. It was the burst of times.
It was the only time that you can't actually talk anymore. That time you were trying to talk about, Tom, what was it?
It was a long time ago, about 1 minute earlier in this video, but what I was trying to say is that Christmas was normally the time of year that a Crash Bandicoot game would come out. And I remember getting this Crash 2 demo disc, and it was basically just Polar's running away level.
Oh, yeah. So really, you wanted the game just because of that?
Yeah, it's wicked. I mean, it has other great qualities. I love Crash 2. I've never got on with 1, to be honest. I get it as an originator, but I don't think it was the best one, in the same way I don't think Jak 1 is the best Jak and Daxter game, and Uncharted 1 is the best Uncharted game. I just think original Naughty Dog games.
You got Killers then? You didn't like the first one?
Oh, because it was Naughty Dog. I think actually The Last of Us is the first game that's come after them that was like universally good. It was like nobody didn't like it critically or commercially. I mean that just shows the quality of that game.
Who made Ratchet and Clank?
That was Insomniac, and they still are making it to this day.
So that was one of them.
It's again, that's another one of my favourite. I love the invention of the weapons. They always throw something that's a bit different.
So speaking of like weapon creation and stuff, I liked. Is it Dead Space?
Yes, maybe.
I like Dead Space because of that. Just because you can just go, right, I want to mix this with this.
Oh, Dead Space 3 was really good for that.
Yeah.
It's a shame the game was a bit drab.
It was short as well, yeah.
It was short and drab, but they spent ages in the demo just making up like silly weapons.
It's like a plasma sort of cutty thing.
Yeah, like a plasma cutty thing.
The game though, I did like the game and the story as I got playing it, but it was a bit meh.
Yeah, I'd say the first Dead Space game, I've got a lot of love for it. That got like just right. It got that sort of Resident Evil 4 type feel of there's a lot of horror going on, it's going to jump out at you, but it's not going to genuinely scare you. But it is going to make you think, Jesus fucking Christ.
I think there was one bit that I jumped out at Dead Space 3 just because it was like, what the hell did that come from? I mean, even that, you know, I did like it. It was a good game. Okay.
Yeah, I liked 2 as well. I mean, it was a bit more action based. Again, it wasn't mind blowing. There was one bit you had to stick a needle in his eye, which was a bit grim, but I still enjoyed it. I just wish it would get back to that kind of, the horror comes from the gameplay and the action comes from the gameplay. Like, I don't mind if something grabs me, I've got to try and shoot. That's alright, that's coming from the gameplay. But having a cutscene where
you can't do anything, it just happens.
You sort of shoot up in the air.
I think that's where Dead Space came into it, because you did have to actually do something about something that came and jumped out at you.
Yeah.
But that was a mess.
I also like the horror element of like space.
Just empty.
Yeah, you go out to space and you can't hear anything. And you've got.
That was a good level.
Horrible breathing. Oh god, it's breathing when you've lost health. It gets more ragged and worse as the game goes on, and it's just horrible. You just want to give himself health kits just so he shuts up.
Yeah. Did you do that bit then? Or did you only play the demo?
I only played the demo of it. I want to give it a go when it gets cheap.
Yeah. It was a good. There was a bit in space where you have to where it was literally just silence, and you just like have to navigate your way through this debris field.
Yeah.
Quite difficult, to be honest, for the game.
Yeah.
But it was really well done. For the gameplay style.
Oh, that's cool then.
I never played the first two though, so it was a bit.
Definitely recommend the first one.
It had no context to it really, because I didn't play the first two.
Yeah. The first one's perfect.
What game was it that you could literally just mix anything into a weapon?
That's a very broad thing you just said there. Because Dead Rising's got that kind of feel to it, so Dead Rising 2. You can sort of like smash together like a sledgehammer and a fire axe and make some kind of great abomination.
Fire sledge?
Yeah, you just basically like take together. I loved how rough they looked as well.
Yeah, literally just tape.
Like you just grabbed a load of masking tape and just went, let's stick all this together.
Shove it together.
There's some really daft weapons though. There's like a light sword, a lightsaber type thing you can have, and a plate launcher, which is just what it sounds like. Something that launches flying China across the room.
Jesus Christ, you jumped some in there, didn't you?
Well, I'm going to finish 5th regardless.
5th?
Yeah.
How did you fall that far behind?
Bad things happened and I was talking a lot.
I've decided that I don't like Tiny Little.
Are we going to see a change in the next episode?
I think so.
You think so?
Because he's a cunt.
Whoa. That's a bit of strong language.
Hey, if you went through the things that me and Crash went through as a kid, you'd know he was.
You weren't there, man.
He's your dickhead. Although he should be alright this level.
Well, it's his specific level, isn't it?
Yeah, but why would they put so many goddamn turns in it for his level? He's not a turning character. It should be literally just straight lines.
So all the boost jumps.
You know what? You actually go slower if you jump every jump.
Really?
Yeah, I found you go fast if you just like drift and boost across them, because then you don't jump in the air, lose time, jumping.
I suppose in one aspect of it, it's the fact that it's the kinetic energy, if you will. You're using most of it to go up rather than forwards.
Yeah.
I've used science, bitches.
Yeah, science.
Yeah, science, bitch.
Good old Breaking Bad. Oh, not go. I'm not even first. Go away. Go away. Go. Oh, thank God. No.
It was heat-seeking, son.
It is the fact that it stopped chasing me and then it went, no. Coming back for you.
What did you do, swap positions at the time?
No, because I went second for a while and it was still chasing me for some reason.
Well, it was Wonder Fruit powered.
Oh, so it went for everyone then.
It went for everybody.
Makes more sense, man.
More sense, man.
If we took... I like that. Have you seen the Malibu adverts?
Yes.
If we took life more seriously like the rest of you, we wouldn't have come up with a new way of drinking Malibu. And it's like, it's the one on the, where they're all piling on this bus.
Oh yeah.
Where have you been? You're late. And he's like, come on, we got to get moving. I'm late for my job. My fish is sick. It's just obscene stuff.
Right, way of living out there.
Malibu.
Bloody hell, you and Engine are far ahead.
Not really. Have you seen some of the other tracks I've been racing?
Oh, well, yeah, but I like to think that I've worked especially hard to try and get boosts on this. Try and keep up, as has the rest of the field.
That is true, because Engine's kicking my ass. Well, it's not really kicking my ass, but
well, you're not shaking him, I'll tell you that much.
No, he's sticking to me, which is annoying.
It's kind of a reminder of Days of Future Past, almost.
I left you behind, I'm sorry, leave me alone.
Been chased by the ghosts of the past.
I didn't mean it.
Whatever he said, he didn't mean it.
I want to see which one's longer, this track or Oxide Station.
It's got to be Oxide, surely.
I think so, because it's like 3 minutes something a lap.
Oh, it's close to 150, isn't it? Or 130.
Where it's 3 minutes something.
I'll take your word for it, because I am in third and you're in first. And by the transit laws of properties, I'm just meant to concede.
Shit. Go away, Engine. You're useless. No, you're not useless actually.
Oh, I just want to catch up a little bit.
Why I fired that for?
This is another track that doesn't have any shortcuts on.
Yeah, I tried them all. You know, there's one bit where the track crosses.
Yeah.
I tried to do the bit of just going towards the finish line instead of going over it. Yeah, it doesn't work. It tells you to turn around.
That's probably what they put all the design effort into, making this track work as much as possible.
I'd say so.
This is third. I hope it's third anyway, otherwise I'm going to be upset.
Was that last lap or last track on this?
Do you want?
How many points? Oh yeah, I think that's the...
No, there's one more.
Is it?
I think so.
Which one would that be then?
I didn't read the top, that's the problem.
I
didn't
would
read
have helped.
Oh, it was the last track, you were right.
So.
It's all mixed up at the top.
That is character specific, the colour of the little...
Oh, the colour of the lady?
Yeah.